Hi, this is Antithesis, and today we're going to be playing more Sunless Sea. So, just kind of an update on me, I guess. Recently, I've ordered my new parts for the new computer I'm building. It's going to be an AMD machine, and I know people are probably already upset about that are watching this. But I did it for a purely price for performance reason. I didn't really want to spend the extra money to get the extra bang from Intel. And I actually really like the way AMD's going, especially with Mantle. So I guess the specs are I'm getting an AMD 8350. I'm getting an R9 290X Sapphire. It's the 4 gigabytes of VRAM one, and then the 514 of DDR5. And then what else is there? The Mobo is a gigabyte motherboard. It seems like it seems pretty good. Well, it is pretty good, but I won't go into details about that. I'm sticking with my old RAM for my computer. It works fine. It's not very fast RAM, but the CAS relay is fine. Usually you pick either high frequency or you pick the latency to be lower, but what else is important? Oh, I got an SSD. I think that's about it. Oh, the 8350 should make the videos a little bit better as well because it's easier to play games and record. But then again, the Intel hyperthreads might have done the same thing. But without further ado, and also my mic is coming in the mail. It's on its way right now. It should be here soon, maybe even tomorrow. So let's go ahead and continue. A menacing red exclamation mark means your enemy is about to launch an attack. Okay, are these submarines we can get oh. Well, the game decided to crash on me just like it did at the beginning of last video. We'll go ahead and just restart it. Yep. Hopefully it didn't mess with our save file. Excuse me. This is a rather interesting looking shark. This is a very roguelike statement down here. You gonna load up for me? Looks like sound's coming through. Here we are. So, previously we're in Vinderbright. I don't remember there being much to do there. There's kind of some tokens we're supposed to come back with, the pages, I guess. You encountered an opponent. Okay. So... let's go ahead and slow down. Nice, we got a hit on him. What's our terror at? Let's just let's gather up the corpses. Interesting. More bats. Let's try and keep them in our so I'm guessing that was a miss. Ouch. So these guys really aren't too dodgeable. So we need to turn around. Back up if we can. This combat's kind of hard. Please. So we need to go repair our hull before we gather our loot. Dispose of the corpses. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so we can repair at the Z by clicking the repair button. Let us repair at the Z. Repair is R. Okay, so our hull isn't at 50%. There trembles a breath of change passes. Okay, so I think we should go back to... gain a little bit of speed here. For some reason our ship's going extremely slow. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I didn't know that would happen so fast. Okay, so we should be able to look at the map. Let's go ahead and stop at... I forget their names. They're the sisters. It said something had changed in the air, so I'm assuming it triggered the event that's supposed to happen. Let's go and talk to the sisters. It's going slow. We'll go fast. Now we'll slow. The change in velocity is rather quick. Okay, so now we can eat lunch with these people. So we've actually had lunch with these two, but we haven't had lunch with Cynthia. Cynthia's the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are white and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. Bats might nest in it? It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You barely touched your food. Here, I'll have a maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. Okay. All of us must eat. You've been known to visit the Three Sisters of Hunter's Keep. It's watching you. An occurrence. The gods of the Z. Salt attention quality is now. It's watching you, if it even exists. Iron remains unchanged at 25. You now have one tale of terror. We now have one terror. That's all for now. No lunch today. So let's go see what we can use this for at London. I think we've completed kind of the story arc at Hunter's Keep. Because we've gotten the card, like a creepy tale. So I wonder what we can trade that for. We can tell a tale to someone. And they'll trade us something. Or give us another quest. Now, we haven't been able to find Port Cecil, I don't believe. Let me actually check. Yes, I haven't found Port Cecil, which is actually where we need to go. But our hull is rather damaged because I suck at fighting the bats. Maybe we should upgrade our ship a little bit, if that's possible. I haven't really done much. So let's hope this story is worth something. A little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you might call mentor is very fond of adventurous Z captains, and he would like to offer you what might call dispensation. On account of he is so fond of Z captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dry, piled high with fuel and supplies. Yeah, who is this patron? He runs a very fine, liberal establishment just across the river that is much patronized by sailors and men of wit and vinegar. A public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you remember him kindly and suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. Let's go ahead and accept it. I accepted the proposal. So let's check out our lodgings. So we get recent news from... So that's the same thing we had from last episode. So this lets us heal. Let's go back to the rest of the city. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You'll need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees. Look for daredevils. So... Okay, so we told of our tales to the tomb docks. Unlocked with one secret, I have one. The university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. Let's do it. You've gained 1 pages. New total 126. A twist of fate. You are now Favor's antiquarian. I've lost 1 secret. The alarming scholar. The alarming scholar is a mercurial, to say the least, a creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her. Is it a her? Appointment of a University of Maritime liaison was precautionary to keep his. Is it his? Razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah, yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have knowledge items that the scholar will buy, they'll appear below. Memory of a distant shores. Favor's antiquarian is increasing. Okay. Let's leave the university. Let's offer passage to tomb colonists. Okay. The rats have found London are remarkably skilled engineers, and they know the ships well. They are not, however, reliable. Payment is a kind of not currency. Gained 5 terror. Lost 5 supplies. Ooh. You were fortunate. So we just had rats repair a ship. Let's go ahead and take these tomb colonists. We'll go ahead and sell them. Hopefully get a little bit of supplies. Then we'll continue looking for Port Cecil, which is part of our win condition storyline. So Port Cecil is quite a, the tomb colonist port is quite a ways up. Vanderbilt, Blight, I think. Hopefully we don't come across more bats. Is this the lion for eating? Maybe we should talk with our plausible surgeon. We already talked to him about the shell knot. What is this guy? Can we trade with him? Oh, no, he's a pirate. So let's speed up. He's trying to turn to shoot us. So as long as we stay behind him, he can't shoot us. It's kind of like War Thunder. Okay, looks like we've gotten this guy. Luton Scuttler. She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. You now have a cache of curiosities. A bolt of fabric, shake out a light and glimmer in the light. Spider silk. You can find spider silk in London, of course. There are troubles there with sorrow spider infestation, like anywhere in the need. But for the real quality, you need to go east, to the continent, or to the fang-bristling vastness of the Savior's Rocks. Cool. Oh, it looks like there's another pirate. This guy is a friend. I don't want to hurt you. So it looks like we're getting close to a secret. Fed the crew. Getting ready to use a fuel. Alright. An absent friend. It is everything I imagined, he tells you breathlessly, but there is something I'm missing. Please bring her to me. She went off to the Mangrove College. She needed to get out of London. The Vanderbilt is just as safe as the college, and I'll wager she's bored as mud by now. Bring a shady sort to Vanderbilt from the Mangrove College. Okay. We don't know where Mangrove is, though. Let's see. Explore. Guess we can do this. Perhaps not. Okay. Well, so now we have 2 missions. Fortunately, that guy didn't tell us. Actually, maybe. Let's, so Vinderbite, it has to be near, or no, the college has to be close to Fallen London because she fled. Well, there's a lot of ships in the sea. Let's explore the other side of Fallen London. We don't want to go too far from Fallen London because that's kind of where we have to go back to if we need a repair. So the last time we stood around Vinderbite, there was a bunch of bats and almost destroyed our ship. So what does the Z-Bat do? So it's a scout. So something is going on in Davies Bay over here, but I think we'll explore it at another time. We have a lot of things we're trying to find already. Home Wanderers. I think we're doing pretty well in supplies. It only took us 3 to go up to, what's it called, Vinderbite. But we might need to get more. Especially if we're going to explore south of Fallen London. I wonder how we get bigger ships. Oh yeah, there was like a shipwright option. Have nearly enough money, I don't think. Oh. You shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. Okay. Someone wants to sign on. Good evening, Captain. What a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying so. And given it is my impression that you are the obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the sea, the cheery man will of course cover your expense for this trifling inconvenience. Let's not do that. Everything is probably perfectly alright. Oh, so he's mad. Let's get out of here. We probably shouldn't have accepted his his goods. No, oh my god. Whoops. God damn it. Let's go see if we can find a city to the south. This guy is probably waiting to kill me. But we can dock there. Light ship, far from home. Light ship, it clears bright beam, warms the way. Speak to the crew. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smell of oil and the metal, you sip tea and chat. Disease terror recedes. Interesting. So they're a lighthouse boat. Why didn't they just build it up here? So we're fighting a crab? Please no, Mr. Crab. Ouch. Oh, so we have to target this guy. Ah. God damn it, crab. Well, I'm just gonna run away from these guys. Son of a bitch. Okay, they've lost line of sight of us. Let's try to weave. These crabs, man. Surely they can't follow me into London. This guy can. Alright, let's go ahead and end it there. I'm maybe gonna read a little bit up on the combat. Till next time, this has been Antithesis.